But I did spend a good amount of time on some of this. So
Excellent. Well, let's start by doing our warm up.
Yep.
Get that out of the way. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 and 4, go. That's okay.
Just have them all together.
No worries. Try to keep the knuckles parallel to the fretboard if you can. Your palms should be evenly spaced at the bottom of the neck there. Just so that we can push that pinky forward. As far as pick strokes go, always with a downstroke, even on the way back. Down, down, down. Good. As that gets easier, we can also think about the forward movement with every new string working our way towards the neck, covering up on those open strings. And then pulling back, just a little pull on the elbow. Nice. Keep going. Forward, 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 even more so. There we go. Stuff. Excellent. Yeah, because unless you're like Paul Gilbert and you have this massive hand, you do need to shoot forward a little bit to cover up on those open strings. So not a big deal, but just sometimes you want to over exaggerate it just so that you can train your arm to move in that direction. Okay. Excellent. Let's go cross and back in pattern 1.
Okay.
And then a cross and back in pattern 2, just where we are playing them right now in the key of A minor.
No, I don't think I need it.
No? Okay.
So we'll see if I need it or not.
All right. Well, we'll just start with 1 for now.
Yep.
So nice, easy 8 notes. 3 and 4, go. Yep. Yeah. I prefer not to repeat. Yep. Keep going. Okay. Pattern 2, 3 and 4, go. That's right. Pinky. Yep. Pattern 1, 3 and 4, go. 2, ready, go. Excellent. Okay, so it's coming along. Yeah, absolutely, it's coming along. It's an odd shape. It's probably the oddest unsymmetrical shape out of the 5 that you'll learn.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else seems to have sort of like a nice even group of pairs of shapes that work well. But 2 is just one of those, huh?
Right.
You just scratch your head there for a second.
It was hard for me to wrap my mind around, and even some of the other, when I started to try to do the licks in a different pattern too, even just seeing the tab, seeing the different numbers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because now it's 8s and 10s and 9s, and here it's 7, 5s and 8s.
Yeah.
So
all of a sudden we're in a different region here.
Yeah.
But that's good. Okay, we're getting beyond our comfort zone. And I've said it before, a lot of people have made a very healthy career out of just using pattern 1. And hey, it worked for them, but that's somewhat limiting. So
no, that's not what I want.
All right, so let's do. We did some sequences as well, did we not? We did up
3 up. Yep.
Okay.
Up 3.
Let's do that in pattern 1. Okay.
I never tried in pattern 2. So.
That's all right. Here we go. 3 and 4, go. Yep. Sorry, I didn't know if we did the descending one there.
Yep.
Can we start on the last 3 strings and then we'll going up and then we'll come back together?
Yep.
3 and 4, go. Nicely done. One more time. 2, 3 and 4 and. Nice and smooth. That's nice. I love the flow of that. There was no stops at all. Great job.
Nice.
And then the other one was sequence of 3, I think.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try that one. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Coming back, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. That's okay. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Good job keeping your pick strokes consistent. That was nice. Very, very nice. Excellent. Okay, so everything is functioning really, really well. You're getting good attack on the strings. You're getting a nice balance between the notes. Nothing is louder or softer than anything else. So you've got a really good sense of consistency there, which is awesome.
Good.
Awesome. You're not going to have dead spots,
Good.
Which is cool. I do want to see a little bit more arm movement when we're going across there. Okay. Even the small 2-string groups. There's still movement within, like just doing, sorry, like even that. Right? That might be a good little exercise to try. Can we do just 3 notes descending? And just kind of focus on what the arm is doing. So we're going to go, and then upstroke there, and just kind of focus on getting that arm movement when we're going in between strings. So nice and slow.
Okay.
Just going to repeat that a little bit. Okay. So let's start by being, up near that front pickup. Is your sleep going to bother you at all? Or is
Actually,
it okay?
I prefer this, to be honest, because it makes me move, but like with this, even though this is contoured,
Mm-hmm.
and I have short sleeves, I find I'm able to pull back with the.
Nice.
That's why I'm wearing.
I had a student one time who actually retrofitted a sock. She got it with like the elastic there and the elastic somewhere around there. She was
and I
able
don't
to
like
move.
wearing buttons either because I don't want to.
I hear you. Keep
So-
it nice and pristine for sure.
So, anyways.
Okay, so so we're just gonna stay on those 2 strings for a bit and just
Okay.
focus in on the arm a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So reaching with the arm. Don't let the wrist take you there. So make sure that the pick strokes are tiny, 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 because then that's going to force the arm to reach that. Because it's really easy to just kind of fake it with the wrist.
Right.
But if your pick stroke's small, there's no way you're going to get over there. You need to use that arm. Okay? So tiny, tiny pick strokes. Here we go. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, so remember down, up, down. Down, up, down. Up, down, up. Okay, there you go. Down.
Oh. Wait.
Up, down, up. Nope.
No. I want to pull back up.
You're letting the arm dictate the pick stroke.
Yeah.
That's called economy picking, and there are uses for that.
Yeah.
Just not in a sequence
Okay.
type of thing. Here we go. 3. It's a little bit closer at the front there. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. There you go. Okay, so when you go to reach that for that back one, you're reaching with the wrist. Pull the whole arm back. Okay. Okay. Within those 2 little sequences, you've got one pull back, a forward, and a back. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
3 triplet, 4 triplet.
No.
And then up, down, up.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. That's better. Yep, you totally exaggerate that pick stroke because you're training the arm. There we go. nice. Yes, yes. There we go. Odd, eh?
It is.
But you break it into a little two-string group, then you can focus on it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. Okay, totally got to keep that arm hopping,
Alright.
get it moving. All right.
I'll focus on that.
All right, cool. How are we doing on time? All right, so yeah, let's try to do the up 3, back 2 in pattern 2 because we have to do it. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to let you keep working on the licks, but we're going to bring in the metronome, and we're going to start keeping our metronome time on these patterns or sequences. Rather. All right.
Okay.
So just across, up 3, back 2, pattern 2, nice and slow, no hurry here. 3 and 4 and. Keep going. And that was easy. Nicely played.
Okay.
All right, let's try sequence of 3. Here we go. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, coming back, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Yep. You know what else I'm noticing? That first finger's hopping.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time.
Well done.
Yeah.
That is really good. All right, cool. So we're just going to maybe choose a sheet to write on the back of.
Yep. My daughter's crayon.
Wait till it becomes like little happy faces.
No,
and
she
stuff.
didn't realize she was writing on it. That's all right.
Okay, so let's go. We'll do it this way. Pattern 1. Pattern 2. Sequence 3. And up 3. Back 2. And we'll just make it real quick. Easy peasy. And we're going to get out our metronome.
Okay, great.
Fun, fun, fun. All right, no sense learning how to play fast if you don't actually figure out how fast you're playing, right? Okay, and Google's actually got a metronome now.
Yeah, they do.
And it works well. So just type in online metronome and off you go. All right, so we'll start off with sequence of 3, pattern 1. It's a little faster.
I think I'm up to, yeah.
Let's see how we do pattern 1, sequence of 3. This is our 121. Okay.
I think the most I got was actually 100, but we'll see.
Well, we'll bring it down then. We can build it up.
110.
Yeah, I'll do 1. Yeah. Okay. Ready? So 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Good. Coming back, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Cool. Awesome.
Here's the last one.
No worries. So as we're speeding up, I always try to think of one spot in the sequence where I can focus that hit. And I try to nail that one on the beat every single time. And if you can find that one focus area, then that keeps you on the beat every single time. Because sometimes you can slide a little bit, so you need to find that spot. So I just pick the... that when I go to that new string, okay, just
that new string.
yeah, okay. So let's try it together. 1, 2, three triplet, four triplet. 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Good. And that also tells you what pick stroke, because if we do that right, every single time we do that string, it's a down stroke. All right, so let's try it again. 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Good. And because it's a new string, I always know to go forward when I do that.
Right.
All right, so let's try that too. And 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Think of so many things, I know, but it does come together, trust me. 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Bang. 4. There you go. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Good. Now let's really emphasize that forward movement, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Okay, let's try it again. Got lots of time here. 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. There we go. That's it. Okay, and on the way back, I think of that upstroke. 1, bang, 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 bang. Because I know that that's going to be the hardest one, is going forward with an upstroke. So. Okay, so let's do the descending group now. Okay. But try to keep that guy. That one right there, that upstroke. Okay, focus on that every single time we come back. Right? 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Nice, nice. 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. Good stuff. And that upstroke pulls us backwards, right, into a downstroke on the next string. Careful. Down, up, down, right? Down, up, down, up. That's right. There you go. Down. Oh, careful. Down, up. There you go. That big sweep we just did there was perfect. See, it came out almost like a J sort of shape. Do that again. That was nice. Goodness, that's really annoying. Just to play that. Yeah. Okay. And swoop around. There you go. Oh, careful. Down. There you go. Up and down now. Up and down now. There you go. Up and down. Nice. Up and there you go. Right, one more time. Because I can see you picturing it. And let's just reinforce it. I'll do it with you, okay?
Yeah. 3
triplet, four triplet. Up, down, swooping around. There you go. Down, swooping around. Down, swooping around. Oh, had to be the last string, didn't it? All right, let's try it again. 3 triplet, four triplet. Don't let your thumb knuckle move on you there, okay? That's a down right there. There we go. That's it. Yeah, don't let that happen a little bit. Sometimes that wreaks havoc on our pick strokes. One more time. I think you got it, but let's just send it home, okay?
Okay.
3 triplet, four triplet. Up, down. There you go. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Well done. Let's put it together with the click. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3 triplet, four triplet. What's wrong with that? That was great. That was awesome. One more time though. Can't just say we did it once and it was
Yep.
perfect. 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Chris, that was fantastic. Nicely done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so I think it's safe to say 110 is probably a healthy one to do.
Yep.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Let's try up 3, back 2. So, let's do this 16ths. Okay, so I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Let's try it again. 3 E and a 4 E and a. That was a fingering thing, that's all. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yep. Yeah, we'll come back as well. But with this guy, what we want to do is we've got those downs, those 3 strings worth of downs. That's 3 forward movements right there, okay? So bang, 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 bang. Okay, let's just focus on the ascending for right now and get that forward movement across those 3 strings. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Bang, 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 bang. One more time. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. It's hard to break out of an old sequence.
Yeah.
3 E and a 4 E and a. Yeah. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. There we go. So a few more times. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Nice. Okay, so now let's really focus on that forward movement now that this hand seems to be behaving itself. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Forward, forward. Forward, forward. Forward, forward. Forward. Good. Once more. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Forward, forward. Forward, forward. Forward, forward.
Alright.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
3 E and a 4 E and a. You're totally doing it. Totally doing it. Nicely done. One more. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yeah, try to resist the urge to let gravity take over.
Okay.
We still got to control it. We got to move it in that direction, okay? But still not bad. Just watch your hand as you're doing it, okay? So coming back, so... All right, so let's... how do we do it?
Third string.
Yeah, so... All right, so let's do it this way, just so that it stays consistent with the way that we play it when we ascend it. So, okay, we're just descending, so we'll go. Okay, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yep, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Good. One more time. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Nice. All the way across and back. I think we've got it. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Dude, totally awesome. Nice. 75 is a good tempo for that guy.
Okay.
We'll leave it there.
Alright.
Okay. We'll cut those tempos in half for pattern 2.
Perfect. I'm gonna think I need. No, I don't think I need to see it.
What's that?
Pattern 2. I think I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, we can pull it over.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just writing down numbers. That's all I'm doing. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start with Do you want to start with up 3 back 2 just because we just did it?
Yep.
All right. So let's try it. Let's do it one time without the metronome. Okay. So 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yep. 3 E and a 4 E and a. I like it.
Yeah.
That was all right.
All right.
Okay, let's throw the clicker in. Yeah, I'm gonna slow that down. That's 65. Okay, let's see if we can do it. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay. One little mistake. You still were doing the sequence incredibly well. Let's try it again. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yeah, that BG combination is a killer. It absolutely is. Let's take it from the G and we're going to ascend, okay? 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yep, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yeah, you got it though. You know what you're doing. One more time. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, one more time. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Nicely done. 65 is totally fine. All right. Yeah. So roll that down. Right there. Yep. It's my high quality markers at work then. All right. And let's try the triplets. Sequence of 3. So 85. See if we can do it. Okay. Actually, before the metronome, let's do it without it. 3 triplet, 4 triplet.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Nice. Oh, that was amazing. Good job. 3 triplet, 4. Coming back now. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. That's still pretty impressive. Nicely done.
Okay.
All right, so let's throw the metronome on there. I'm going to take it down to 80, though, just to be safe.
Perfect.
Here we go. 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. I'm totally good with 80.
Okay.
Nicely done. So when you practice it at home, just like we were doing with the sequences before, go every other fret. So then go to the next fret, or every other. What you're going to find is your 15 minutes of practice is now going to be bumped up to 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You may want to spread it out over a few days.
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds good.
Pattern 1, day 1, pattern 2, day 2, sort of thing. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So we've got those marked down now, so you're at a comfortable tempo with the sequences. So I'd like to because we didn't really spend a whole lot of time on the licks, I'd like to actually start something brand new with you tonight, if that's okay.
Yeah.
It's more conceptual than anything else, and it's how we do major scale modes on the guitar.
Okay.
Okay, if you've ever heard words like Ionian
Yep.
and Dorian and those kind of words passed around,
Yep.
they're used in two different ways most of the time. They're used most commonly as a mapping mechanism, just like we use the pentatonic scales. We kind of map out the good notes, if you were, of any one particular key. Well, in the modes, we're mapping every note of one key, not just the 5 cool ones.
Okay.
All right, so it's you're single-handedly marking out every single note in any one particular key, and you'll be able to use that visualization technique very, very quickly.
Okay.
All right, it's actually very easy, especially on fretboards. Piano, not so much. And then the other way to look at it is variations on scales. Because each mode starts at the step of a major scale, if you harmonize each step of that major scale, you have certain chords. The 1 chord, which is the 1 chord is a major. The 2 chord is a minor. The 3 chord is a minor. The 4 is a major, major, minor. So because there are major and minor-ish types of scale shapes, you can superimpose them over particular chords to get a particular sound.
Okay.
So if I had a major chord, or in this case a major 7, I may want to do a happy major scale, but since I also know that Lydian has major scale, like all the notes in this chord, a little bit different sound. Okay,
Yep.
so that's the other way to do it. You use them as different ways to superimpose color on top of a chord.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the area of jazz and fusion and that
Yep.
sort of stuff.
Sure.
So, and it's a lot of fun because some people will say, well, just do a pentatonic scale and slap Dorian over top of it. And people are like, what? But it's cool because then you get, you can get a lot of outside notes that you wouldn't normally use in a pentatonic scale. But if you throw modes over top of it, all of a sudden you've got a lot of these outside notes that you can throw in there for color. Okay? So you can slap it over top of chords, or you can slap it over top of other scales that you already know.
Okay.
It's really, really cool. All right.
So, all right.
Yes, there was a question in the back.
Well, I was just thinking, I don't mind doing that, but I haven't even done some of the other stuff here. Does that matter?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Because we're going to take it right down to its very basic formula.
Got it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So what I want you to think of is these 3 things. First one is 3 BS, and that stands for big stretch.
Okay.
Okay, and a big stretch shape is basically a 5-fret span. If we're up on the 5th fret, you're going from the 5th to the 7th to the 9th. Okay, it's all in one hand. Okay, so 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret. Yep. Okay, so that's 2 whole steps right there. A whole step from here to here, and a whole step from here to here. Okay, and I want you to think of, if you were to ever start on the first of a group of 3, that's how they all lie, just like
that. Is this the one where it's 3 and then 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We talked about this a little bit, didn't we?
I think I also looked at. Yeah, I've seen some videos online on this too.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a great one that explains it in detail on my YouTube channel.
Good.
Right. So yeah, you can always refer back to that. Okay. All right. Yeah. So 3 BSs or big stretches. Okay. They're fingered 1, 2, 4 though, just to keep that in mind. 1st, 2nd, and 4th. Okay. Always keep that in mind with the fingering. All right. So there's 3 of those, and they are always followed by 2, 1, 2, 4s. And a 1, 2, 4, if you think about it, if you were to play in like a warm-up position, a 1, 2, 4 would be like that.
Okay.
Okay? So it's literally a 4-fret group, you take the 3rd finger out.
Okay.
And that's what you're given. All right, so just Just build that shape for a second. Just anywhere, it doesn't really matter. I've got it here on the 5th fret. Okay? Good. So far, so good?
Yeah.
All right. And he is always +1 fret from our big stretches. So if I played 3 big stretches, my next series is 2 of the 1-2-4s, but it's always 1 fret higher.
Okay.
So then that's where I would start my next group, my pair of 1-2-4s.
Okay.
So just try it. Just go up to the 3 big stretches. Good. Now, right there. Okay, don't go any further because we got to talk about the B string there. All right. Okay. So far, so good?
Yeah.
All right. So if we started on like the second of the 3 big stretches, because we might.
Yeah.
All right. Then we would get something that looks like that. If I started on the last of the 3 big stretches, that's right. Okay. So far, so good?
Yep.
Excellent.
Those are totally different scales that you just did there.
Yes. Just by doing different combinations of that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, the first one was Mixolydian, then Ionian, and then Lydian.
Okay.
Let's just be sure. Okay. The 1-2-4 is always followed immediately after with a 1-3-4. And that is on the same fret.
So why is it 2 times? How do you get 2 of these then?
It's a pair of them.
So,
Okay.
but we only did the 1.
Yeah, I know. I was going to talk about the B and the
Okay.
G string.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you cross the G and the B, you always have to add 1 fret, though, because of the way the guitar is tuned.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So it's up again.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I was to do my next 1-2-4, normally they're right beside each other. Normally. But because of the way our guitar is tuned, I have to add a fret on the B string. Always add a fret on the B.
But it's not 1.
That's a caveat.
Okay, so it's. Is it still 1-2-4?
Yep, but it's 1 fret higher. Okay, so go back to where you started. So 3 big stretches there. Now you add a fret and start your 1-2-4. Now normally your 1-2-4 would start here, but because we're on the B string, we got to go up. That's right. And then once you've done that, then we do a pair of 1-3-4s. Well, we only have 1 string, so we can only do 1-1-3-4. That's right. Nope, 1-3-4 is. There we go. Only the big stretch has any stretching.
Oh, so this threw me off because that doesn't sound. It's not major. Or is it?
You're starting on the 3rd degree, so it's minor. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So the formula: 3 big stretches, followed by a pair of 1-2-4s, followed by a pair of 1-3-4s if I had an extra string there. So we got to keep doing this. Right?
Right.
That's the way. So we're going to spend the last 10 minutes of this going through this, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I do have a hard stop at 9 because I got to log
Yeah,
back
right.
into work. So.
Yeah.
All right. So starting with the first of 3 big stretches, I'm going to do it with you this time. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Nice and slow. 3 and 3 and 4. Go. 2-2-4s. Crank it up. And a 3-4. Awesome. Let's come back. Now we're starting on the second big stretch. Pair of 2-4s. Remember, always +1 it.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, then 3-4s. Nice. Okay, starting on the last big stretch. Pair of 2-4s. No.
Oh, got it.
There we go. Okay, then a pair of 3-4s. Watch your tuning now. And a big stretch. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, starting on the line 2 here with a pair of 2-4s. That's right. It sounds weird, I know. Pair of 3-4s. And then the rest are big stretches. Watch your position. There we go. Yep, yep. Big stretch. Awesome. Good stuff.
Okay.
Let's start on the second of the 2/4s. 3 big stretches. Rocked it. Nice. Starting on the first of the 3/4s. Here we go. Okay, shift it up. And then a 2/4 plus 1. There you go. Very good. Starting on the last of the 3/4s. This one was a double whammy on the B string.
Okay.
That took 2 minutes.
All right.
That was amazing.
Okay.
Nicely done. All right. So as we're doing this then, let's make sure that we can come back.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay, so we kind of have to remember where... Actually, no. Let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's do something else.
That's good.
All right. Because we've connected them all individually.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can connect them all linearly.
Okay.
So lining them up the fretboard. All right. And there's a trick to this. Because of the way that we've got both those strings are the same, right? So that means whatever I end with on the high E string,
you're on to the next sequence.
That's right. If I take the high E string, superimpose it over my low E string, all of a sudden, I'm staying in the one key.
So you're staying still starting at fret 5, for instance. You're not moving up. Well, you are moving up.
I am moving up.
So where would you go after that then?
Watch. Okay, so let's say I'm starting here with this guy. What shape did I end with?
1, 3, 4.
The first one or the last one?
The last one.
No.
First one.
The first one.
Okay.
I'm going to put that right here.
Oh,
so
right
now I have to think.
Got it.
So now I have to think. Which one did I start with?
Okay, so now you're on the last of the 1, 3, 4s.
What did I end with?
So the last of the 1, 2, 4s.
So I'm going to put it here.
Why would you do that? If that was the last, why are you starting with the same one?
Because
it's the next sequence?
No, because the high E string and the low E string are the same notes.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So whatever you end with here,
you
start with on the 6th.
That's right, because your last shape,
no matter even if it's the last in the sequence or not,
if it's the last string, you can superimpose it onto your lowest string.
Then you start with, so if it's the last sequence on the first string, you're going to start up in the sixth string, but it's the last. You start with the last sequence.
Proof is in the pudding. Let's do it together. All right.
All right.
So let's build it starting with our first. Let's go back a fret just so we have some room. Okay. So 3 big stretches. Let's just do as much as we can. All right. Okay. So go for it. Yep. 2 4s now, right? And our second 2 4. And our first 1 3 4, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get to do the second one. So now we're going to put that on our low E string.
First of the 1 3 4.
That's right. Big stretches now. Right. So we just ended on the first of the 1 2 4s. Big stretches now. And this was our second big stretch. Okay, this was our second one. So we're going to put that on the low E string. So we have 2 here then, right? Because we're on the second one. This is the third one. So a pair of 2 4s now. And a pair of 3 4s. Shift it up. Yep. Okay, so we ended on the last 1 3 4. So we're going to throw that over there. 3 big stretches. Oh, no shifting between big, 1 3 4 and big stretch, right?
Oh, big stretch.
Yep. Yep. One more. Okay, now we plus here. That's right. And we just ended on the last of the 1 2 4s. So we're going to throw that on the low E string. Yep, 3 4s. That's right. And then the rest are all big stretches. So that was our last big stretch. I'm going to throw that on the low E string. Okay, so now after this, we do a pair of 1, 2, 4s.
Okay.
Right? There we go. Sorry, I did that wrong. So let's go back to the big stretch. Yep. And a pair of 2, 4s. That's right. Pair of 3, 4s. And a big stretch right here. So this is the first big stretch.
Yep.
We're going to throw it down. There's our octave. We just reached an octave worth of what we did. 3 big stretches. Pair of 2, 4s. Yep. Another 2, 4, and a 3, 4. So you just did
The whole thing.
the whole thing.
Okay.
It's a bit of a mind bender.
Yes, yes it is.
But it's a great tool to get you learning modes without really learning each individual mode. You're learning the formula that builds the modes first. And to me, I think that makes more sense.
All right.
Rather than just saying, here's the Ionian shape, learn it.
Right.
Why?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you don't have to do the linear thing if you don't want to. Like,
No, I'll try it. Well, I'll get the shapes first.
okay,
And
yeah,
then I'll move up.
that's right. That's right. Okay.
So basically, it's start with 3.
Yeah, always
and
start
then
with the 3 big stretches
Start
to
with the
begin
3.
with. Yeah.
But then start on the second of the 3, and then the third of the 3, and then the first of the 1, 2.
That's right.
Got it.
That's
All
right.
All right.
Do that too, and then work it up linearly if you have time.
Perfect.
All right, and that should round off our night.
Perfect.
Nice.